What's up, people? What's up, South Africa? It's me, DevDonDidIt, and in collaboration with the South African, I'm out here asking the public simple questions about the SONA. I would like to know if LOL stands for.
Laugh out loud.
What does SONA stand for?
SONA.
Is hij van die president, man? Hij is SONA move. What the fuck is that? It is more, what the fuck?
What does it say? What does it mean?
SONA.
SONA.
I'm not familiar with that one.
If LOL stands for.
Laugh out loud.
What does SONA stand for?
Solar.
SONA.
Sona. I don't know.
Yeah?
I don't know.
SONA, man. The SONA.
I don't know.
You don't know the SONA? Have you heard of the SONA?
No, not really.
Have you seen?
What you drink?
What's that?
Soda, what you drink?
Soda, what I drink. No, not the soda. No. SONA.
I'm not sure.
No? Take
I'm
a
not good with these abbreviation things that, you know.
If I said SONA?
SONA, yeah, South African. I don't know.
So the president will be addressing the nation in 2 days' time, right? What do you think is the obvious message or speech that he's going to give?
I think he's just going to tell us basically about how he's going to try and improve the economy, but I think the problem with that is they always overpromise but underdeliver. So
I think he's going to talk about load shedding.
Load shedding.
Yeah.
Shedding. I like shedding. I like load shedding.
I'm not really sure. I'm not really into any of politics or anything happening.
Look, I would say it's the same thing every year. Better job opportunities, because I read an article not too long ago. The unemployment rate is unchanged.
I think we'll talk about employment and something like people to get houses, something like that.
He's going to promise us more jobs again. And less crime, communities working together. Same old thing. No promises, please. Don't say, I promise there's going to be more of this. I promise. Just take action and do it. Then me as a citizen, I will start believing in my president.
Yay, a new president. We got a new president. Hey, why did you run? You must run for president, man. You're like...
I hope so.
A colored auntie as a president. Yo.
He's probably going to promise something about education. Probably going to promise something about ESCOM. Probably going to promise something about housing.
You always just hear promises. You mention promises.
Promises, no action. But who am I to say?
Yeah, how many load sheddings do you get per day?
With stage 2 we had about 2, but I see now we had 4 at 4 o'clock this morning. We only due again at 12 noon tomorrow afternoon.
And you keeping it up regularly?
That app as ESCOM's push.
Oh, ESCOM's a push. Okay.
I think I'm going to ask you the question. So.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
You want to ask me?
We're gonna switch this around.
Okay.
Cool. So, what would you personally like to hear at the SONA?
What I would personally like to hear at the SONA, first of all, crime. Let's tackle crime. That's what I'd like the president to tackle. I don't want to know the figures. I don't want to know the numbers, how it decreased. I want to know an action plan in crime. Gender-based violence. I want to know what are we doing to protect our women and children. What are we doing about the corruption? That is another point. Also, ESCOM. It is a problem. I want to know what are we going to do? What would warm your heart coming out of the president's mouth at the State of the Nation address?
Some tax relief perhaps.
We know about all of the housing issues, but one of the new things, which is obviously the coronavirus, I'd like to see what his take on what's going on globally and how it will affect us.
Jobs is the main thing, because what's the use you have matric but you can't go nowhere. You have all the qualifications behind your back but you don't get the opportunity. So yeah.
You just gave me goosebumps here by that answer, man. Seeing that you guys are from Ireland, what do you guys think is South Africa's biggest problem that we're dealing with?
Well, you can see, I think, as you come into the marina, there's great big boats and obviously a lot of wealth, but as you come in from the airport, you see all the shanty towns. There's obviously clearly a lot of poverty and an uneven distribution of wealth around the country. So,
what do you think is South Africa's biggest problem that we face?
I think there's a few challenges in SA at the moment, but I definitely think number one is up there with jobs, man. Like job creation, I think especially for the youth, that's a big one.
You see, even a president, even former president, Zuma, steal the money.
you're Zimbabwean, but what do you think is the biggest problem right now in South Africa?
Corruption.
I want to know, what do you think is South Africa's biggest problem right now?
Lying. There's too much lying and too much crime in our world.
Oh, wait, now, are you talking about your boyfriend or are you talking about the country now?